Click on the subscribe button and notification to get all our latest videos.
Good day, my name is Simon Ozoma, and in today's video I will be sharing with us 7 things to consider when buying a land in Nigeria. As you know, land is one of the best thing that you can achieve, and at the same time is one of the things that I appreciate very fast. And for those who have it in mind, the land in this video, you'll be learning things that you need to know and things that you need to consider before buying a land. Okay, so you all know that land, when it comes to issue of land, land appreciate faster than any other business that you can think of. Before buying a land, one of the things you consider is the place you want to buy the land, the environment, the area that you want to buy the land, and every other thing. And as you know that it is not enough to bank on your relationship with whoever is selling the land. You should be concerned about if it's legit or not. It is in the same vein that you don't just buy a land because you like the area. There are certain things to consider also. Therefore, this video aimed at giving an expository on how to make the best decision and avoid being scammed. Okay, number one, before buying a land, you should consider your budget. Consider how much you have and how much you think that you can buy the land, and your budget is important. Now, buying land in Lagos and buying land in Enugu or Kaduna, other part of Nigeria, are not the same. And I think Lagos is somehow expensive based on the area you want to buy. Okay, number two, location of the land. Now, location matters a lot. Before buying a land, you have to really understand which area that you want to buy it, and also check out the place, if the place is appreciating area, if the place is developing area. There are places you buy a land, within three months the land can triple, the land can multiply, and the price can multiply, and before you know it, the price will go higher. While there are places you buy a land, when you buy the land, it will take years before it appreciate. So it's better you choose the location wisely. And I think one of the fastest place that is appreciating now is Lekki, Ibeju, and Ekpe. Those areas are in high demand, and people wants to own property there, and also other part of Lagos are also appreciating. But this area, this island, which is Lekki, Ibeju, and Ekpe, these areas are fast developing. Okay, number three is a land size to consider when buying the land. Okay, this is likely the first thing you want to know as a landowner to be. You might have come across various terms such as plots, acres, and so on and so forth, and so better you know the size. Are you buying one plot of land, 2 plot, 3 plot? Are you buying a half plot? Are you buying 1 acres? Depending on the amount you want, and then the size of the land and the place where the land is. Okay, number 4, land appreciation. Okay, like I said earlier, land appreciate faster because if you see that Lagos is is fast developing, especially the Lekki area, Ibeju, and the Ekpe. These 3 places are really appreciating because of because of what is happening there. There are so many companies over there, like Dangote refineries is almost open, and so many things in that island. So buying land in Lekki and island is a good one. You can also buy in other places, but they believe that this island is a place that when you invest, you see it will appreciate faster than you think. Okay. Number 5 is the purpose of buying a land. Now, the purpose of buying a land, are you buying a land for you buying it for commercial purpose, or you buy it for residential purpose, or any other purpose? This house, you have to consider this before you buy the land. And if you are buying it for commercial purpose, you should be able to know where the land is and the area and how you can make back your money. If you're also buying it for residential purpose, also think about that. It's important. Okay. Number C, get the necessary document when buying a land. Now, this document is important. Different land has different purpose. Some have a C of O, some have governor consent, some have so many titles that each their land has. But the most important thing is getting the right document and make sure that the land is genuine. I believe for buying a land, you have to make your research, ask questions. You can also make sure go to where you can actually get the right information, and so on and so forth. Okay, the last one is mode of payment when buying the land. Okay, mode of payment is important. Make sure that when you are paying for the land, make sure that it's documented. Don't give them cash. You can transfer and make sure it's documented. Please do not pay in cash. It's important. Transfer the money. Make sure that then you have the transaction details and everything is well documented. Everything is written. With this, you'll be able to, if there's any issue that comes up in future, you'll be able to sort it out. So these are the 7 important things that you need before buying a land. Okay, I would like you to click on the subscription button and subscribe to our channel. With this, you'll be getting different information about land, real estate, about buildings in Lagos, in all over the Nigeria, and so many information you'll be getting from us. So please click on the subscription button and get all this information free of charge. Okay, we can. Good day, everyone. My name is Simon Uzoma. In this video, I'll be showing us the step-by-step on how to build your house, which means the stages that you need in order for your house to stand. I know some of us have the mind in setting up building our house, but some of us are scared of taking the step. But in this video, it will make it easier for you so that you can know the stages on how to set up your building. Okay. Number 1, we'll have paperwork here. Now, what is paperwork? Paperwork simply means the architectural drawing, the structural drawing, bill of quantity, including materials and labor costs, and so on and so forth. Indeed, what this simply means is that you have to have something on ground, on paper. You write down, you tell the architect to draw the plan for you, which simply means if you are building 2-bedroom flat, or you are building 3-bedroom flat, or 4-bedroom bungalow, or duplex, it must be on paper first. On this paper, the architect will tell you this is how it's going to be. This is where the toilet will be. This is where the bathroom will be. This is where the room will be, the parlor to be on ground. After this has been drawn, you should be able to know your goal, to be able to know how to achieve your goal. Okay, then the next one is setting out. Now we turn this setting out, we do this to define the outline width of excavation. It also aids in the outline determination of building walls as proposed. The major aim of this process is to transfer the working drawing on paper to the ground. It simply means that what you have on ground, which the architect have drawn, you have to transfer it from paper to transfer it to the ground, and then start the laying of the foundation, the other things, and setting out, knowing where the room will be, knowing where the parlor will be, knowing where the kitchen will be, and all down the toilet, and so on and so forth. Setting out. Then the third one is the trench excavation. Now excavation is carried out as the next step. Now this involves digging trenches to receive the foundation. Now this involves digging the ground, digging the ice, digging the where the foundation will be, and dividing where the room, the parlor, the kitchen, and other things. This is how to do it depending on the depth and the composition of the substance. Suitable machine are used to excavate the earth. For regular and smaller structure, we use manual digging tools. Number 4 is the foundation work. Okay, now this foundation work is highly very important because this determines the kind of building you are setting up. The foundation you use for three-story building is not the same thing with one-story building, not the same thing with bungalow. Every house, every building has its own foundation. We have compacting ground, PCC, footing reinforcement, shuttering, and so on and so forth. Now the foundation has to be accurate, is very important so that it will not affect the building. Make sure that the engineer that is building for you give you a accurate and wonderful foundation. Okay, number 5 is the column casting. Now this column casting simply mean regardless of the structure being constructed, column are advised to be used in this modern day frame structure and springing up with column beams and slab offering. Now with this column casting, it will now divide the room from the parlor. It will divide the kitchen, everything. It will be well visible. This column casting will be well visible in the sense that you'll be able to know this is where this room is, this is where the parlor is, this is where the kitchen is. Okay, columns are ready after curing takes place over 24-hour period. Number 6 is floor casting. Okay, now some people cast their floors before columns sometimes. However, this is usually for single room structure. When dealing with multiple room, it is right to cast the column first. Now you can see this is the floor casting. When you've done the column first, then you can move to the floor casting, which is laying the rods, the cement, making it to look very strong. And number 7 is laying of blocks wall. Now you can see these blocks wall are next on the process list. This wall could be constructed using materials such as bricks, wood, concrete, and so on and so forth. The use of some of these materials is greatly affected by the construction method. The height of the wall depends on the floor height necessary opening. You can see laying foundation. You can see the way it is. And one thing I will advise is this: make sure you have a qualified professional architect that is building a house for you, so that you will not use a substandard material, substandard block, and make sure that the block is standard. It's a good block and block that is well molded. Okay, number 8 is the lintel casting. As you can see now, when you start molding a block, the next one, when it gets to the top, it called lintel casting. This is not really a stage per se, as it is done during the laying of block wall. A lintel is a horizontal support across on an opening. It could be a door or window opening for window, door are left during works. No, you can see lintel could be made of reinforcement concrete trim, but you can see the lintel is made of concrete, which means the concrete have to be more. Then you add it to the cement and make sure that the lintel is well arranged, so that after the lintel, then the next thing should be the roofing. Now roofing, there are many kind of there are different type of roofing that you can use to roof your house. Different type of roofing sheet that you can use. There are so many of them that you can use. Now you can see the roof members also depend on the roof covering material. Some roof members could be made of steel. Sometimes when you talk about the stage of building a house in Nigeria, this is a milestone stage. Now number 10 simply means the plastering. Now this plastering is when you've roofed the house and then everything is done. Next thing is to start plastering, try to look more smooth, look very beautiful. Plastering work begin after taking off the framework over a 14 days period. Mortar for plastering is of the mixed ratio. You can see the thickness of the plaster layer should not be over 0.75 inches. I think the architect or the person that's building the house will be able to give you details more on how to plaster your work. Okay, now by 11 is fixing of doors and window. Okay, you can see fixing of door. This is the next stage. Now you've plastered your house. Next thing is fixing door and window. I see some people making this mistake. They will fix the door before plastering. This is not right. If you fix the door before plastering, sometimes the cement we stain the window, stain the glass, and the plastering work will spoil so many things on window and the door. The best thing is for you to plaster first before putting on window. That fixing of doors and window. You can see they have different type of doors, they have different windows, and you can use depending on your pocket, depending on how much you have. Okay, the next one is a fixing of electrical and plumbing work. Now the necessary electrical and plumbing works are carried out before the final finishing works. These electrical works do not start here, especially when conduit wiring is preferable. It's preferred. All the conduit pipe would have been laid during the casting of the floor. You can see electrical and the plumbing work. This should be after the it depends on actually what you want to have it, but after the plastering, putting on window, you can now put the electric and the plumbing works. Okay, number 13 is line of tiles. Okay, you can see the tiles. Now these tiles has different type of tiles. They have the kitchen tiles, they have the room tiles, they have the parlor tiles, the wall tiles, depending on the kind of tiles you want to use. They have a China tile, they have a Spanish tile, they have a Nigerian tile. So it depends on the tiles you want, depending on your pocket and the one you want to use. Okay, these are the next stage, laying of tiles. Okay, number 14 is painting. This is when after you've put the tile, next one is to paint the house so that it will look more beautiful, it will look more attractive, it will look more magnificent. Now there are different type of paint you can use. To paint your house depending on your pocket and the one you want to use. Okay, number 15. This should be the last one, which is just the miscellaneous work. This is landscaping work, false ceiling, installing of furniture, terrace, waterproof, just normal minor work to make it to call it finishing work. It should be the last stage where you finish the work and everything. Okay, now thank you for watching this video. Click on the subscription button and subscribe to our channel so that you'll be getting the best information on building, real estate, land, just name anything that has to do with land. Be getting the best information here. Thank you for watching. Good day everyone, my name is Simon Ozoma. Today I'll be sharing with us how to build 2-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. What you will be learning here is the cost of the materials, how to start from the foundation to finishing stage. Right, come on with me as we move on to the next level. Okay. Before we continue, don't forget to click on the subscription button to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be getting the best information here. As you know, this video will be in six stages. Number 1 stage is the earthwork and excavation. Number 2 stage is the foundation and the gypsy German floor. Then number 3 is the DPC to the lintel level stage. Number 4 is the roofing stage. Number 5 is the plastering finish stage. Then number 6 is the painting stages. Okay, let's move on. Before you start your 2-bedroom bungalow, number 1, you must have your architectural drawing, structural drawing, the mechanical drawing, and electrical drawing. All this drawing must be in place first. This drawing will give you the idea of how your 2-bedroom will look like. It will give you the insight of what you actually want. So you make sure that a good architectural drawing is being done, and after then you can move to the next stage, which is the cost of the earthwork. the cost of the earthwork and the excavation. All these prices I'm giving here are just estimate, because right now I am in Lagos, Nigeria. On the Lagos price and the eastern price may not be the same. Same thing with the price in the north. There might be a little bit different from the prices. So what I'll be showing us here is the price in Lagos, and you can also make an inquiry in your own place, your own state. Okay, right now, okay, we have cost of earthwork and excavation. Okay, site clearance, like it depends on where your land is. If the place is bushy, you can go through this earthwork and excavation. But if the place is just normal land that is not too bushy, just do one. If the place is not bushy, you can just do one or two things and then clear the place and then start off your foundation. For those who have land and the place is bushy and then there's some work to do there, okay, you can start with site clearance labor, then topsoil removal labor, setting out excavation, building line materials, setting out excavation, trench excavation, backfilling and removal of surplus, and so on and so forth. There are some certain things you can just do depending on where the site is, where you want to start your building. Can get a laborer to help you to do the work and therefore clear everything. And this estimate I added just an estimate, just to give you idea of how much they charge and what you can spend. You can spend less than this or more than this depending on the area that the land is. Okay, the material, the cost of earthwork support. Okay, these are the plank you can get, different plank structure, strutting, one bag of nail of various size, labor for fixing earthwork support, and 4 liters of gallon, and so on and so forth. This is just an estimate, like I said. You can also go through this and see what you are doing, and because sometimes it depends on who is doing the job for you and how you relate to the person. Okay, let's move on to the next stage, which is the estimate cost of concrete work. Okay, now this place is a material requirement: 2 bags of cement, and like cement is cost some places they sell for 3.7, some 3.6, some 3.8, but what I add here just 3.8. okay, 2 bags of cement, 13 tons of dust, which is 2.5 per tons, and labor 700 naira per bag, total of 41,000 naira. Okay, let's move to the next stage, which is cost of funding foundational footing, which is the foundation. Okay, this foundation requires some money also. Material requirement, which is 62 bags of cement, 16 tons of stone dust, 15 tons of granite, then the laborers. So these are the amount that I total it, which is about 360,250 for the total of the estimate cost of foundation footing. Okay, now the next stage is estimate cost of laying foundation blocks. Okay, this foundation block, they have some material you get, like 2 tons of sand, 2 tons and 6 bags of cement, concrete for filling, 4 tons sand, 8 bags of cement, 3 tons of granite, 360 pieces of 9 inches vibrated block, including 10% wastage, labor for block work, labor for filling concrete. The estimate here is about 197,250 naira. Okay, these are the prices that I have there. Like 2 tons sand, I had about 2.5 per ton, so 5,000 naira for the 2 tons sand, and 6 bags of cement. Each bag is 3,800 naira, a total of 22,800, and so on and so forth. These are the estimate of just what I added, and then the total amount is 197,250. Okay, now the next one is the estimate cost of flooring. Okay, like the material required is about 117 bags, depending on your choice, depending on what you want to achieve, depending on the engineer that is building the house. 117 bags of cement at the rate of 3,800 naira per bag, total of 44,600. 30 tons stone dust. So these are the prices. 29 tons granite, labor for casting concrete, and so on and so forth. One bag nail of various size, labor for carpenter on form work, and so on and so forth. So the total amount of this is is about 860,950. Okay. The next one is estimate cost of block work. Okay, a block work, you have 1,110 numbers of 225 blocks, and then 980 number of 150 block work. These are the prices here. Each block is about 270 per block. The other one is about 230, depending on where you are buying. You can get it cheaper for 250, 240, depending on who is selling to you. Total amount of this is about 770,850. Okay, then the next stage is the estimate cost of the lintel. This is the stage where you got into the lintel stage. Okay, this place now, lintel is casted in the ratio 1, 2, and 4. Okay, you can use 12 bags of cement, 3 tons stone dust, 3 tons granite, and so on and so forth. Just go through the breakdown. I have here the reinforcement, 13 length, 10 mm diameters, and so on and so forth. Total amount I have here is about 212,305. Every total amount of the estimate cost for the lintel. Okay, let's move to the next stage. In this stage, which we are in the stage which is the roofing stage. This roofing stage has a lot you have to get, which is the 29 length of 100 times 150 hardwood timber or wall plate, 66 length of 150 by 150 hardwood timber, depending on how you want your roofing to look like. We all have different tests, and they just depend on what you are. This one just the estimate I added here. So what you just do is just to go through this and see the one you can afford, and it's one that you can adjust, and the one that you can add. Okay, all this casting I total it about 1,877,075. Okay, that's for the roofing stage. For the estimate cost for the finishing stage. The finishing stage has to do with the tiling floor, screeding, the plastering. Okay, all these have different prices. The tiles to get, tiles has different qualities. They have China tiles, they have Nigeria tiles, they have Spanish tiles, so on and so forth. There are so many tiles you can use here, depending on your choice or your pocket, what you can afford. So with this, once you go through this, you will see the prices, you will see the estimate costs, and how many tiles to buy, depending on the size of the floor and everything. The screeding floor, what to buy, the plastering wall, what to buy, and everything. Okay, then let's move on the next stage. This is the estimate cost for the finishing stage. Also, still goes it's still the same finishing stage. The tiling wall, so the POP ceiling, screeding backing wall, so on. How many you can get? Okay, you can, like the POP now, 56 bags of POP cement, 6 bags of concrete wall, for the 2 kg sponge, 2 roll of binding wire, 2 roll of imperial soap, 5 liters groundnut oil, and so on and so forth. Also, this stage I also cost it for the estimated at the price of 1.858 1,240 naira. So with this, you'll be able to know the stage you are now. Okay, total cost for the painting stage. Okay, now we are in the painting stage now. On this stage right now, the total amount is about 296,460, depending on the paint you want to use, depending on what you want to use to paint it, the kind of paint you want to use, the quality paint, or depending on what you want. But everything has to do with about the price is about almost 300,000, but some might be more than this, while some be more lesser than this. Okay. Okay, total estimate cost of doors, windows, burglary. Okay, I total this at the rate of 900,000, depending on the door you want to use, the steel door, windows, the steel burglary, the bar, and so on and so forth. The prices are here. You can go through the prices and see, in case if depend on where you are buying it, and so that they will not cheat you, and depend on your taste. Okay, then the next stage is about cost of mechanical and pipeline services. Okay, these are the things to buy: the mechanical installation, the washing basin, the double boil, double drainer, complete with installation, so on and so forth. Shower tray, just name it, stainless trap floor drains, and so on and so forth. That you can get the water closet, just name them. These are the prices here. These are the prices. Okay, I think the estimate cost of this should be about 1,305,500. Okay, these are the estimates, these are the costs, these are everything, the inspection of the chamber, the manhole, the soakaway pit, and the septic tank, and everything. It costs about 1,03,500. Look at the prices here and everything here. Okay, then the next stage is cost of electrical service. Here I estimated as the cost of 300,000, depending on who is doing it for you. All what I said here, you can get it lesser, you can get it above, depending on where you are getting it and who you are getting it from. And then the total of everything, which is the summary of cost of building a 2-bedroom bungalow, we came at the end of it, we have about 9,414,551 naira and 67 kobo. These are the prices here, from the earthwork support, to the excavation and earthwork, the blinding foundational footing, the block work in foundation, the ground floor slab, the block work above DPC, lintel level, the roof covering and carcass, finishing work, painting work, doors, windows and metal work, the mechanical installation, electrical installation. All the prices are here, from the first one to the end. Everything is listed here. The total amount we have here is about 9,414,551 and 67 naira. So these are just how this is how you can have the mind of building your 2-bedroom flat, and the estimate of what you can spend. You can spend lesser than this, or you spend above this, depending on your tastes and depending on where you are building it. Good day, everyone. My name is Simon Uzoma. In this video, I'll be sharing with us cost of building a 3-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. But before then, I want you to click on the subscription button and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you'll be getting the best information when it comes to building, comes to buying land, real estate, anything that has to do with building, and any other good information. Okay, now let's move on. Now, what I'll be sharing with us here is the estimate cost of what you need and the amount that you need to start to complete your 3-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. Okay, uh, we have about 3 to 5 stages uh, for you to complete your 3-bedroom bungalow. Okay, number one stage is the architectural drawing. Number two, structural drawing. Mechanical drawing, electrical drawing. All these stages are very important. All these stage we give you we give you the idea, we give you the insight of what you want to achieve. Okay, we see how the foundation, okay, sockaway, DPT to lintel level, roofing stage, planting and finishing stage. Okay, now the estimate cost of setting out. This is the starting point. Setting out simply means where you use a peg, you use a bundle of rope, the plank, that is to create how the place will look like, the foundation, how it's going to look like. Then if you look by the right hand side, this right hand side is the cost of of the material. Then the left hand side is the material that you need. Like here I said, four pieces of 1 by 12 plank, 4 bundles of pegs, 3 nails, 4 bundles of rope, then the labor. This is the amount here. You can see total amount here. That the estimate cost is about 17,400. Okay, then the estimate cost of setting out. Okay, we are still setting out. Okay, you say we need some diggers and shovels and job and everything. Everything, the total amount is 17,400. Okay, okay. Now we move to the estimate cost of concrete work. In this concrete work, this is where the foundation starts. For a standard foundation of 150 mm base thickness, assuming 0.45 m breadth and height, 85.5 m. You can see the material by the side, left hand side, while the costs on the right hand side. Okay, you can see like 10 bags of cement. I cost this for about 46,000. Each bag costs about 4,000. Now the price of cement in Lagos and the price of cement in maybe in the eastern parts are not the same. Like you can get it here for 4,600, 4,745. But in the eastern part, you can get it for 4,200, 4,300, 4,000, depending on where you are buying your cement. So it depends on where you are building your house. So the price differs. Okay, you can see 20 tons of sand, um, 20 tons of granite, 140,000, labor 25,000, total amount of 291,000. Okay, then the estimate cost of laying foundation blocks. You can see, okay, using 9-inch blocks and laying 4 coaches. Okay, you will need 12 bags of cement. These are the prices here: 55,200. 644 pieces of 9 inches vibrated block is about 128,000. Plumbing work, which is about 25,000. The remaining sand from the concrete work, which is about 35,000. This is about 244,000 naira. Okay, move to the next one. Okay, you can see the estimate cost of filling foundation. Okay, total this about 64,000, which is about the labor, the tons and everything is about 64,000 naira. Okay, the estimate cost of flooring. This flooring, I to the bags, so you need about 25 bags of cement, waterproof nylon. The remaining granite and sand from crane work will be used, which is 18,000. The total amount of this is about 148,000. Now, all this amount I'm listing here are not the exact amount, just the estimate cost of what of the price. It might be lower than this, at the same time, it might be higher than this, depending on what you actually want. Okay, now let's move to the estimate cost of constructing both the septic tank, sockaway and well. Okay, you can see the prices here. You can see septic tank, sockaway, pit and well should be constructed first in order to have a water for the work, sand for the filling, the foundation. Okay, you can see 700 pieces of 6 inches vibrated block, which is about 119,000. 22 bags of cement, which is about 101,200. This including the plastering. Okay, sand and granite for concrete work, which is about 80,000. The estimate cost of constructing both the septic tank soakaway is about 300,000. Okay, move to the next stage. The estimate, this is the estimate cost of block work, which means the foundation has been done. Then the next thing is to lay the block to the lintel level. You can see I have the material, which is about the block should be about 2,100 pieces of 6 inches stone dust and fabricated block. The cost is about which is about 357,000. Okay, then 15 tons of sharp sand to about 40,000, 30 bags of cement, which is about 138,000. Then the labor is about 120,000. Total amount for the block work is about 655,000 naira. Okay, then the next stage is the estimate cost of the lintel level. Now this lintel level, which means with the block has been mold has been arranged to the top. We're in the lintel level now. Now in this lintel level, in the material section we have 20 lengths of 12 rod, 10 length of stirrup, 35 length of 1 by 12 by 18 wood. You can see the prices here: 42,000, 5,000, 59,000, 13,000. Then the other one is 30,000. Total amount of this is 186,300 naira. Okay, then total cost for the roofing. Now we are in the roofing stage. Like I said earlier, what I'm just giving out there is the estimate cost of what you need in order for you to build your house. You can see the wood, the nail you use, the 3 inches nail, 4 inches nail, and so many things you have to use, which is the material. Then the cost, you can see by the right hand side, I have 144,000, 38,000, 35,000, 2,900, 9,000, 3,250. Then the total cost for this is about 918,000. Now, okay, 918,000. Okay, let's move to the total cost, which is the finishing stage. Now in this finishing stage, this has to do with the wire, the pipe, the conduit box. These are for the POP sheet, wood finishing, PVC board, tank nail, etc, and so on and so forth. Plastering, you can see 2 and so forth. Okay, now this, by the right hand side, you can see the prices, which is the 400,000, 500,000, 450,000, 500,000, 500,000, 250,000. Total amount is 2,600,000 naira, which is for the finishing stage. Okay, now this is the grand total. The grand total we have here is 5,436,200. Now what I said here, or what I showed you here, is the estimate cost of what you're going to be, that it can be above this, because there are so many things I did not add here, like the maybe the ties, the trying to fence the place, maybe the painting and other things, and the finish. There are so many finishing touches which I did not put here. If you add others to here, it might get up to 9 million, 8 million, 7 million, 12 million, depending on your taste. Now you can see that with this information, you'll be able to start building your 3 bedroom bungalow. And before I round up, I want you to click on the subscription button to subscribe to our channel, so that you'll be getting the right information from us. Thank you for watching.
Good day everyone, my name is Simon Uzoma. In this video, I'll be sharing with us the cost of building 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. You'll be learning so many things on how to build 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. In this video, I'm going to take you through on different aspects, from the foundation to the finishing, to everything that you need to know about building 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. Okay, before we start, we have about 4 to 5 stages in order to set up your 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. Number 1 stage, we have the earthwork and excavation. Number 2 stage, we have the foundation, which is German floor. Number 3 stage, we have the DPC to lintel level stage. Number 4, we have the roofing stage. Number 5, we have the plastering finishing stage, and the last one, which is the painting stages. So all these stages has different costs and different effective and different things that you can do. Okay, let's move on. Before you start your building, the first thing you need is architectural drawing, structural drawing, mechanical drawing, and the electrical drawing. All these drawing need to be in place before you think of setting up building your 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. I will advise you to use a professional architectural drawing. This will give you the insight. This will give you the insight of what you want to achieve. It will help you to know how you can go about it. The easiest way to set it up. Okay, now let's move on. Number 1 stage is the cost of earthwork and excavation. As you can see, the material requirement, site clearing, topsoil removal labor, setting out, which is the excavation building line material, setting out excavation labor only, trench excavation, backfilling and removal of surplus, and so on and so forth. These are the material requirement. By the right hand side, I have the cost of the material. I'll see from 23,000 to 119,000, 79,000, 147,000, 76,800, and so on and so forth. And the estimate of this is about 705,000. Now, in this earthwork, it depends on where you are building your 4-bedroom bungalow. If the place is bushy, or the place is not as in there's bush there, or you need to go through this stage. But if the place is just normal land where you can start building, where you just need a few things to do, you may not spend up to this, or you can spend above this depending on where the site is. Okay, let's move on. And the next one is cost of earthwork support. Okay, you can see the plank to use. You can see so many things to use: the labels, the strutting, the blazing, the treatment, the proof membranes, and so on and so forth. By the right hand side, you see the costs of everything of the material. You can see from 138,000 to 52,000 to 15,000, 18,000, 59,000, 61,000, and so on and so forth. The total amount of this is about 373,800. It can be lower than this. At the same time, it can be higher depending on where you are building your bungalow. Okay, the next one I have here is estimate cost of concrete work. Like here is about 3 bags of cement, 18 tons stone dust, labels. Total amount is about 56,700. These are the prices per each. You can see a bag of cement is about 3.8. Now this 3.8 is here in Lagos. In the eastern part or northern part, you can get it for 3.5, 3.4, 3.6, depending on where you are buying. So in Lagos here, what we have here is about 3,800 now. Then other material, look at the prices here. Okay, so the estimate cost here is about 56,700. Okay, let's move to the next one. Estimate cost of foundation footing. Now in this stage, these are the material that required: 87 bags of cement, 23 tons stone dust, 21 tons granite, labels. By the right hand side, we have the cost of the material. Like each bag of cement is about 3,800 times 87. He gave us 330,600. Same thing with this tons stone dusts. These are the prices Total amount here I have is about 506,750. That's for the cost of foundation footing. Okay, the next one we have here is estimate cost of laying foundation blocks. Okay, these are the foundation laying of foundation blocks. These are the material to buy: the mortar mix, uh, bags of cement, concrete for filling, 3 tons sand, 6 bags of cement, 3 tons granite, 290 pieces of 9 inches vibrated block, and so on and so forth. These are the material by the left hand side here. Then by the right hand side you see the prices, the cost estimate of the prices, and total I have about 157,250 here. Okay, these are for the laying the foundation. Okay, let's move to the next one. The next one is the estimate cost of flooring. Now the flooring, you can see the material by the left hand side. You can see 173 bags of cement, 55 tons stone dust, 42 stone granite, labor for casting concrete, and so on and so forth. These are the material here. Then by the right hand side, these are the cost, and the cost is about 1,215,225 naira. These are the prices of each, and the estimate cost of total amount is here. Okay, let's move to the next one, which is the estimate cost of block work. Now in this block work, these are the material by the left hand side. This you see the block to buy, the cement to buy, the stone dust, labor for block work. Total amount is about 639,850. These are this you can see the each price of each of the material and the total amount here. Okay, then let's move to the next one. Estimate cost for lintel. Okay, now in this lintel category, these are the material to buy: 18 bags of cement, 5 tons stone dust, 5 ton granite, labor for casting concrete, form work to side and soft, bags of nail, carpenter on flame work, reinforcement, 22 rent, and so on and so forth. By the right hand side, we have 339,355. These are the prices here, each, and the estimate by this side. These are everything here. Now all this thing I'm giving you here might be lower than this, at the same time higher than this, so it depends on where we are buying and how you negotiate. Okay, let's move to the next one. The next one, which is the estimate cost for the roofing. This is the roofing stage. In this stage, we have so many materials to buy here. We have hardwood timber, and we have so many of the 55 length of 50 by 150 hardwood timber. This one is 19 length of 100 by 150 hardwood timber, and so on. So many wood to buy, and labor on carcassing, the roof covering, and so on and so forth. These are the material here. Then these are the prices here. Total amount for the roofing is about 2,049,820. These are the cost estimate here. Then let's move to the next one, which is the estimate cost for the finishing stage. Okay, like tiling, floor, screeding, plastering, and so on and so forth. Tiling, no, tile has different type. They have China type. They have same. All the material have qualities, so it depends on the one you want to buy and the one your pocket can go for. Then by the right hand side, these are the prices, and these are the prices of the prices. I think the estimate is about 2.2,768,590. These are the things to buy. These are everything. Estimate cost for the finishing stages are by the right hand side, and the material by the left hand side are the cost estimate. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, the next stage is that should be total estimate cost for the painting stage. Now you know that paints differs. It depends on the kind of paint you want to buy, but I total this at the estimate of 503,780 for the painting. Then total estimate cost of the doors, windows, burglary, and so on and so forth. Think this should be about it should be about, okay, let me move on to the, you can see the materials are by the left side, while the cost is at the top here. Okay, think about I have about 1,205,000 and so on and so forth. So you can see everything here. The next stage should be cost of mechanical and pipeline service. Okay, like you can see what to buy here, all the material to buy. These are the cost estimates here. The cost estimate here, and the total amount is 1,573,000. Okay, then cost of electrical service. Now this one, like I said earlier, all these are just estimate, but if you follow what I listed there, definitely you have a wonderful building. Okay, this is 500,000 naira for the electrical service. Okay, and then lastly, there is some summary of cost of building a 4-bedroom bungalow in Nigeria. I have about 12,694,620. Listen it now. 12,694,620. I believe with what I shared here, you can easily start your building. For those who have been scared of starting, why not take the action, start your foundation, and before you know it, you are through with it. Thank you for watching. Hey everyone, my name is Simon Uzoma. In this video, I'll be sharing with us different type of tile that you can use for your home, for your building, offices, your magnificent home. Okay. Number one, we have ceramic tile. Now, if you can see this ceramic tile is being manufactured from clay material. Okay. The most significant feature of this ceramic tile include their long lifespan, their versatility of use, and their high resistance to scratches and abrasion. Okay, then number two, I have porcelain tile. Now, because of the subtle difference between porcelain tile and ceramic tile, porcelain tile are often classified as a type of ceramic tile. Porcelain tile are manufactured from denser clay and treated at much higher temperature than non-porcelain ceramic tile. The resultant material is therefore much more sturdy and resistant to damage, which means this one can last very long and it will give you what you actually want. Number three is quality tile. This quality tile are often thought to originate from quarries. Few are aware of the fact that they are manufactured from materials such as clay, shell, and feldspar that are ground together and molded into tile. This material result in harder flooring tile with low porosity that can be used both indoor and outdoor. Now, this tile is also very nice and looks so magnificent. If you are using it to tile your home, it will give it a very good fitting and very good look. Okay, number four, I have a mosaic tile. Mosaic tile are highly popular for small room applications such as kitchen and bathroom. Basically, these are tiles with smaller surface area. Each tile measures less than 2 inches in both length and width. As a result, they are easier to install in small rooms. Okay, now this tile is used for kitchen, toilet, bathroom, and is a very good tile that will give your bathroom, kitchen, and toilet a very good look and make it look beautiful and more attractive. Okay, the next one is a marble tile. Now, see, the name implies marble tile. Marble tile, an ideal choice. They are manufactured from the highly durable natural marble stone. Because of the variability of the component material extracted, Marble tiles are available in almost every color. You also have a number of finishing options for marble tile, such as polished, brushed, honed, tumbled, etc., making them ideal for any room application. Now, marble tile, as you all know, marble tile is a very nice tile. Look more portable, look beautiful, look attractive, and last long, and give or your house home a befitting look. Okay. Now the next one is granite tile. This granite tile, if you're looking to install tile in an area with heavy foot traffic, granite tile are the best option. They are made from the dense and hard igneous rock. Granite tile, the sparkled material and unique veining of this rock not only distinguish it from other material, but the combination of the two also means that no two granite surfaces are the same. As a result, granite tile have a wonderful reputation in the flooring industry. Now, this tile can be used to floor your house. For instance, maybe your room, your corridor, and where you think people always the staircase. This granite tile will give it a befitting look, make it look beautiful, look wonderful, look precious, that people will see it and admire it. Okay, the next one is travertine tile. Now, this tile are manufactured from travertine, a type of limestone that is a byproduct of oil spring, natural artesian springs, and caves around the globe. The material is available in various colors and comprises of bits and rough textures produced by air bubbles and organic matter. The stylish surface of travertine tile highlighting your interior space and brings a natural look to it. The longevity of the travertine material can be judged from the fact that the ancient Roman structure you see in Italy today were constructed using this material. Now, what am I saying? Now, this material is natural. It gives you the natural look, make it look more sweet, more natural. When you use this tile in your home, anybody that sees this will like to fall in love with it, because this tile it look natural and look beautiful and look attractive, look very good. And you can see that this tile is being used in the olden days of the Roman Empire. They use this tile, and it's still very relevant today. Okay. The next one is slate tile. Now, slate tile acquired from natural mineral deposit is among the most popular material used in the flooring industry. It helps produce exceptionally durable tile and induce natural beauty to give that gorgeous look to your floor. The material has the potential to keep the room warm, and its high slip resistant ensure a safe flooring option. Now, this tile can be used to floor your corridor, floor your room, your parlor. Number one, to make it look warm, to keep the room warm, and it's highly slip resistant, which means it's not a material that someone can step and the person will just fall down. No. This one we is just a tile that will give befitting balance to anybody that stand on the tile. And the material is a wonderful material that can be used for any room, for parlor, for just name it, corridor and place that people normally step on. Very nice tile to be used in your home. Okay. Now the next one is sandstone tile. Sandstone tile are designed to give a rich natural feel to your outdoor area. Among the most common applications include pools, surrounding, patios, and walkways, available in various colors, style, and sizes. Sandstone tile provide a fantastic LD appeal to wherever they are used. Okay. Now, you can see as it's been said here, that you can use it in anywhere, in pool, surrounding, and where people can step on, where people can walk on. It can be if you're in your swimming pool, it can be in your bathroom, it can be where you normally use for maybe water flows in that place, you can use this sandstone tile. Okay. The next one is terrazzo tile. Terrazzo tile are composed of multiple other material types that are mainly include marble, granite, quartz, and glass. The preparation process involves curing, grinding, and polishing. The resultant surface is long-lasting, smooth, shiny, and attractive, making it ideal for public building. However, it isn't the best type of tile material for installation in home because of its slippery nature. Can you see it? This one is can use it for maybe at the wall. It might not be on the ground because of the slippery nature. You can use it to design the wall. The wall is some part of the wall of your home, and it will make it look beautiful. And one thing about this tile is very, very unique, very strong, effective, and long lasting. Okay. Number one is the onyx tile, manufactured from a translucent calciferous stone called onyx. Onyx tile appears very similar to marble. The unique translucent appearance resulting from the onyx stone rich material density makes it perfect for use in your living room. However, given the fragile nature of the stone, it lacks the strength required from a tile. Therefore, onyx tiles are produced using resin, mesh, or fiberglass backing to enhance their strength. Now, as you can see, this tile can be used in the wall. It's not advisable to use this kind of tile on your maybe the floor because of it's very slippery. So you can use it on the wall or any other part of your home. Okay. The next one is hardwood flooring. Okay, hardwood flooring tile are widely known for increasing the value of home. As soon as homeowner install hardwood on their floor, the value of the property increased owing to the non-depreciating value of wooden floor. Unlike other floor surface, hardwood floor do not require replacement every few years, and they are easy to maintain and care for after installation. While many other tiles of floor easily show any stain or dirt, hardwood tile don't. Even though it may show a bit of wear, hardwood floor are sure to last a lifetime. Now, this tile is a wonderful tile. It's a tile that can last very long. It's a tile that when you install it in your home, the value of your home will increase. It's a tile that you can be proud of. It's a tile that has to do with qualities, highly quality tile. With this tile, once you install it in your home, the value of your house will increase. This tile is very good, though expensive, but it's worth the money. Okay. Next one is foxed wood tile. Combine the natural beauty of wood with the durability of tile. The foxwood tiling style is the hottest trend in the flooring industry. More durable and water resistant than hardwood, foxwood offer unlimited design as is free of termite risk and demand little maintenance. Although the tile look like they are made of wood, they are actually made of ceramic material. Okay, now you can see this tile, wonderful tile, nice tile. This tile lasts longer. In fact, this is one of the best tile that you can use. Look at it, look as if it's wood, but it's not wood. You can see it's made of ceramic and other material, and it's very, very nice. It gives you a wonderful befitting home and quality, beautiful and long lasting. Okay. The next one is quartzite tile. Now, quartzite is a metamorphic rock that ensured a natural yet beautiful look for flooring application. The rock is produced when sandstone rich in quartz is treated at high temperature and pressure. Its high durable attractiveness and high slip resistance made it a popular option for flooring tile application at home. particular in the kitchen. You don't have to worry about bacteria penetration, as the non-porous nature of this material helps to keep liquid out. If you are looking to bring that luxurious look to your home but don't wish to spend much, what style are perfect, as the stone is relatively cheaper than the other stone tile. You can say this tile, though this tile is cheap, but it's also worth it. It has a good quality in the kitchen, just name it, where you can be easily seen, beautiful, long lasting, and good to maintain. You can easily maintain this one, though not that too expensive, but wonderful. It will actually give you what you want. Okay, as you can see, we have shared all the all the different type of tiles and the qualities and the one to go for. I believe that what you've learned here, you can really choose one and start using it in your home. I want you to click on the subscription button and subscribe to our channel, as you'll be getting different type of information on building, on land, real estate, just name it, anything that has to do with home, you'll be getting it here. Thank you and remain blessed.
Click on the subscribe button and notification to get all our latest videos.